was just like any other night. That night he was sitting back kicking and sipping some Bud Light, stressed out from the week, just trying to unwind. Only God knows why he decided to drive to the liquor store, but he'd done it before, just a couple blocks north, hang a left on 4th. But this time he made the turn and he failed to stop, and nailed the grandpa using the crosswalk. He slammed on the brakes, stunned, and started to shake. He opened the door, blood stains splattered the paint. The man was in pain, he looked him right in the face, but it was too late, he was slipping away. And that moment of silence when he closed his eyelids was cut short by the sharp sound of the sirens. How could this happen? Lights flashing around him, squeezing the man's hand, that's how they found him. It's not too late yet, you better get the message before you end up dead. Are you ready for heaven? All you gotta do is put the keys down. I can hear him scream now, put the damn keys down. It's not too late yet, you better get the message before you end up dead. Are you ready for heaven? All you gotta do is put the keys down. I can hear him scream now, put the damn keys down. Grandpa, Grandma, Joe and Atlanta, Mom, Dad, and Chad all packed the van up and hit the open road. They were headed for the cabin. Little did they know that would never happen. Jason and Stacy were drunk out their faces, headed in the opposite way on Highway 6, smoking reefer, sipping cans of brewski, swerving, speeding, and acting goofy. Jay dropped his joint on the floor and looked down, swerved out and hit the family's van. Pow! He came to in a hospital bed with police all around and his rights were read. Jason was arrested, the only survivor. The rest died from impact, wreckage, and fire. 8 lives lost from a stupid decision. Guilt-ridden Jay now lives in a prison. Not too late yet, you better get the message before you end up dead. Are you ready for heaven? All you gotta do is put the keys down. I can hear him scream now, put the damn keys down. It's not too late yet, you better get the message before you end up dead. Are you ready for heaven? All you gotta do is put the keys down. I can hear him scream now, put the damn keys down.
Alright, what's up? You know what? Let me let this song play out.
Next time you're drunk and you pick up the keys, I hope you take a second to remember this beat. If you don't and you drive and somebody does die, I warned you, fair and square, don't be surprised. I know you think you're tough on the liquor and stuff, but it's too late when you wake up crippled and hunched. My friend stuck in the chair, you can't tell me it's fair. He can't even speak, so his message I share. It's a breath of fresh air to know some of you care. I'm clearing the air, so take a good look in the mirror and ask yourself, are you ready to stand up to anyone, anywhere, planning to drive drunk? All I can ask is that you follow this task before another mother has to cry, holler, and gasp. All because you had to suck a couple bottles back and drive away. Now she'll never get her daughter back. Too late yet, you better get the message before you end up dead. Are you ready for heaven? All you gotta do is put the keys down. I can hear him scream now, put the damn keys down. It's not too late yet, you better get the message before you end up dead. Are you ready for heaven? All you gotta do is put the keys down. I can hear him scream now, put the damn keys down.
Oh my God! 911! Is he breathing? Is he breathing?
All right, what's up, everyone? So, I just want to get on real fast and I want to premiere this on YouTube. The cool thing, which my phone's completely dead right now, it's on a charger. Yeah, it's completely dead right now. So I wanted to get on real fast and speak about a couple of incidents that I just found out. I just found out about yesterday. I just found out about yesterday. So before I get to these two situations, you guys can comment, chat. I can go back and my comments here on Twitch will be read to me. The ones on Facebook, I can go back and actually listen to them. And then when my phone charges up tonight, I can go back and listen to the premiere. And but until then, just recently, I got a call from somebody that's real close. I'll just put it that real close to me and my family, and found out. See, when my incident happened, this person took it pretty hard. you know, they took it pretty hard, and they were driving 3, 4 hours at least once a week to come and visit me when I was in the hospital. And this person had called me not too long ago, about a month ago, and was like, you know what, I'm not doing too good, but this person just recently, he this person had cleaned up and stopped drinking and driving from what happened to me, and well, I wound up getting, later on, and now this person is unfortunately looking at some charges for drinking and driving. Here in the here in the uh in the Bay Area. But other than that, I want to talk about two incidents that I just found out about. Matter of fact, last night. So I believe it was today the so 2 days ago. Well, I've been speaking. I speak for Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. I speak, for my situation that happened to me. Those that don't know, if you guys go to my playlist on my YouTube, DJ Sino Evil, and go to my playlist and look up on my playlist DUI True Crimes My Story. And then I speak about my story there, and then you can also look at the video that's on that playlist right there. There's two playlists on my YouTube that says DUI True Crimes. One says DUI True Crimes My Story. Go to that one. This one's gonna be placed on the DUI True Crimes playlist. But on that one, if you look up, 911 dispatch a day changed my life forever, and then some hashtags to it. And then that one shows the videos that I play at the every 15-minute programs. And when I do my public speaking, I play that video because it's actually footage of me in my pickup truck. But that caused a lot of situations. It caused a lot of caused me to be completely blind. All I see is pitch black. Caused me to be amputee. I was in a coma. Just a lot. But I'm not going to talk about me right now. I want to talk about these two incidents. But I'm speaking about that just for those that's watching on the first time here on Twitch that's on right now, if anybody's on. Um, this way you guys get, a little understanding why I'm blind and what happened to me. Everybody on my Facebook already knows because, I'm pretty much friends personally with almost everybody on my Facebook. So they pretty much already know. But, I'm speaking about this because, see, and if you guys have any questions, put it in the comments, put it in the chat, and I can answer them later on. But if you guys have, I'm speaking about this because, I did a every 15-minute program. So every 15-minute programs, I speak at the high school. They do the whole reenactment at the high schools. They do the whole, they do the whole crash, I should say, the whole crash. And, they use their peers, the seniors and juniors. They do the whole peers. They do it at the high schools. They do it every other year. If they do just seniors, they do it every year. And so every Friday from here towards the end of May, I'm going to be doing the every 15-minute programs. There's some that are done. Matter of fact, just yesterday I got a phone call. I got another one. I don't want to say where. I can't, give the location of the high schools because it's supposed to be private for the students until the day of. But so I can't give the high schools I'm doing any locations. But I'm doing actually speaking at 5 different counties. And so, which I can give the one I did last Friday. I did a high school last Friday in Madera. It's Matilda Torres High School. And so, and they got to see the video, and it's just, so I got another one this Friday coming up, and then the following Tuesday and Wednesday, if I believe correctly, I don't remember. Yeah, I got one that's like almost towards Tahoe, pretty much right next to Tahoe, on a Wednesday. That's gonna be a fun one. So with that said, but that's not until April, May. Well, anyways, with that said, I want to speak about the one DUI I just found out accident happened in Stockton. I don't remember the street names. You know, I don't remember the street names, exact location. Um, I found out yesterday. If I would have did this, while it was fresh in my head, I would have remembered. But I'll find out more. But anyways, this DUI crash that happened in Stockton just sometimes this past week, three people wound up dying because of it, and that's just unfortunate. And I don't know if there was any survivors. I have no clue just yet, but I know I will find out more a little bit later. But it just the one. I mean, just regardless, prayers goes out to the families from both sides. Even from the driver's side, if the driver's still alive, because it's not just a family that passed away or that got injured, that hurt, which I don't know. Which I'll get to that in a minute because the next one has to do the driver. Um, but even if it wasn't his own, if it was somebody else, the strangers that he ran into, shots out, my prayers out to that family. But even the person that was driving the car, if that person's a survivor because it's that person's family. I don't know if it's a guy or girl. I don't remember exactly. That person's family has to suffer too because everything pretty much it's a loss all the way around. All due to the fact that somebody wanted to drive, get behind the wheel under the influence. But the next one we're going to talk about, it happened. I guess it's been all over the news in the Bay Area. It happened in Napa, off of Highway 29. I guess a lady was drinking and driving. The lady was under the influence, and from my understandings, from what the news is saying, she went to go get off the exit right there off of Imola in Napa, Highway 29 and Imola Avenue, and she wound up wrecking and killing both of her kids. I guess it was a self-inflicted wreck. I'm assuming, and one kid was 9. They were both on their seatbelts. One kid was 9. I believe the other one was 10 or 11. I don't remember exactly what was explained to me, but she survived. She's in the hospital, and you see the crazy thing about that is that a couple years ago I was doing a high school. I was speaking at a high school. And one of the ladies at the high school that I was speaking, uh, she was speaking about when she was driving. She was driving and she drank. She drove under the influence all the time for years. For years, she did it. Never had a DUI. Never got caught. So she thought she was cool. She thought she was a pro in doing this. And she had took her daughter to the beach. And her daughter was in ballet. She had took her daughter to the beach. It was just her and her daughter spending some time together. And she decided, you know what? She's at the beach. She might as well enjoy it, drink a little bit. She's used to drinking and driving. It was no problem for her. And because she's done it for years and years. And she's never, like I said, she never got a DUI, nothing like that. So before she left, her daughter said, "Come on." The way she explained, she said, "Come on, mommy, let's dance with me." So she danced with her daughter, and as she put in her speech, little did I know that would be my last dance with my daughter. So she danced with her daughter one last time, as she put it, and they went into the car, and she put her daughter. She see about her daughter in the back seat, and she took another shot. She took a shot, and she went driving home. She went to go drive home, and she said last thing she remembers looking in the mirror, watching her daughter fall asleep in her mirror in the back seat. Well, I guess from what was told to her, she went into the side of a hill um, and killed her daughter. So she woke up when she was in the hospital. She woke up and she had a CHP officer there at the door, just keeping guard, not knowing that she was gonna get arrested the second she got released. So what had happened, with her story was the officer didn't tell her why she was there. all the officer told her that she was in a bad accident, and so she started asking for her daughter. And the officer had told her, "Well, your daughter, we'll just say she's in good hands." So she was in the hospital for like 3 days and didn't have no clue. All she knew was her daughter was in good hands. And she asked who the daughter was with, and the officer said, "I'm not sure, but I know they came and picked her up. They came and picked her up, and all I know is she's in good hands." So it wasn't until her friend came over from her best friend went to go visit her, and her best friend told her that she killed her daughter driving while drinking, drinking and driving, and she lost it. She lost it. She had to get therapy. And when she got released, of course, she got handcuffed, and the whole process started. And so that makes me wonder, this lady that just 2 days ago killed both her kids um, for a selfish act, drinking and driving, that just killed both her kids right there in Napa. I wonder if this lady even knows yet that she killed both her kids. And I said that lady's story, to say this about this lady here. I wonder if she even knows what she did yet. Being that it just happened 2 days ago, so this is her first day. I don't know how badly injured she is, but I do know she survived and she is in the hospital. That I do know for sure. But I don't know the extent of her damages and what happened to her. So, I just want to bring that up, you know, and here in the near future, I'll find out more. And and yeah, just unfortunate event. And if you guys want to go back and watch this later, I'm gonna have this posted on my YouTube right now. I'm not live on my YouTube because my phone's dead. If my phone wasn't dead, then I'd be in because my phone does tell me the chats on YouTube, but it doesn't tell me the chats here on Twitch. And I can get on Facebook; it'll tell me the chats on my Facebook. I have to scroll to it; it's a little confusing. But my phone's dead, so that's why I'm not on my phone on my Facebook listening to the chats to you guys right now. But if you guys do got any questions, especially about my personal story, I do got some high schools from here. Uh, every single Friday, I'm speaking at a high school all the way towards the end of May. I do got two high schools on a Wednesdays, one high school on a Thursday, and one that was just yesterday on a Tuesday, uh, April 1st. Then I'm also as of right now, I'm speaking at 3 or 4 retreat, and that's before the actual assembly of the every 15-minute programs. More personal interactions with the people that's involved with the program and the students that's doing the reenactment and stuff like that. So, that's why, a matter of fact, so last Friday here on Twitch, I do Funky Fridays, me, Tonga Kid, Blue Cheese, 4 Owl, everybody's on the lineups all the time. But Ambassador was on. I had just got back from doing last Friday doing Matilda Torres High School there in Madera, and I got on the Ambassador's stream, and he was playing the song. I was listening to words like, man, I just got back from doing the every 15-minute program. I never heard this song, so I wanted to find out what song it was. It's if you guys can look it up now. I haven't played it on here yet because I want to play it first before I put it in, one of these videos and play it as the first song or the last song, because I want to see, what YouTube, if they're gonna, if the YouTube's gonna, what do you call that? The song I'm gonna play right now, YouTube doesn't, it's not copyrighted, but I want to find out, make sure this song's not copyrighted. This way, when I do make a video like this and I post it on my YouTube, it won't get, I shouldn't say blocked because they'll still let it play, but it won't be copyrighted. So I still got to get it uploaded. But if you guys go to YouTube, it's on YouTube, and look up, it's by Stevie Wonder. It was made for a movie, find out the history of the song. It was actually made for a movie. So I don't know if it's on any one of his albums, but it was made for a movie. I forgot the name of the movie. And it's called Don't Drink and Drive. That's the name of the song by Stevie Wonder, Don't Drink and Drive. But I'm going to go ahead and finish off with this song. If you guys do me a favor and listen to all of the song, listen to the words of the song. Usually I put, little parts of my DUI 911 dispatch into the beginning of the song, in the middle of the song, and at the very end of the song. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to play this. I want to finish out playing this song. And, it just, unfortunately, these two events, the one in Stockton, there was, person drinking and driving under the influence, killed 3 people. Now, that one, I don't know the 3 that this person killed. I don't know if it was a guy. I don't know if it was a girl. I don't know if it was their own people in their own car. I don't know if it was people in the other car. I have no clue. But I know the one that happened in Napa, it was a mom, and she killed both her kids. One was 9 years old, and the other one, I don't remember, was 10 or 11. But they were both her kids. And I know they were having interviews with kids that went to the same school as her kids. And I don't know. As far as I know, I didn't ask neither when they were telling me. I was just like dumbfounded. So I don't know if she was married. I don't know if they didn't interview the dad or nothing like that. Unless he just didn't want to be interviewed. I have no clue. But, it's been all over the Bay Area. And the one that happened in Stockton, I guess it was, I'm not sure if it was in a newspaper. I'm not too sure. But I do know that one killed 3 people because somebody drinking and driving. The one in Napa, that one I know a little bit more details because that was all over the news, and I was called when the news was on. And that was a mom. Mom killed two of her kids drinking and driving right there, getting off the exit of Imola and Highway 29. And, I spoke of that one last, because who knows that lady even knows that she killed both her kids yet. It just, unfortunately, and sad all the way around. So my prayers goes out to all the families involved and just the 2 that I know about. I know there's more out there. So my prayers go out there. To me, it means a lot because I was a person that was in the other car of a drunk driver, and that's what caused me to be blind with one leg and put in a coma. And to this day, I still, I got a scar in my brain because, I had a brain bleed. And so much more, just so much more, which you can look up on my YouTube channel. Hold on. So, so much more. But you can look up on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is DJ See No Evil. And if you go to my playlist and you go to there's 2 playlists that says DUI 2 Crimes. But if you go to the one that says DUI True Crimes, My Story, you learn a little bit more about my story. And if you find on that playlist, if you look up the video, it says 911 Dispatch, the day I changed my life. That's a video that I play at my public events. That's a video I play at the high schools. It's actually footage of me suffering in my pickup truck during my incident. And with my incident, there was no doctors in that hospital that thought I was going to live. Literally, you hear on the dispatch that the hospital is reporting back to the first responders that patients likely to do 44, which 1144 is code for patients most likely going to die. Because I did die 3 times, twice in the ambulance and once at the hospital. And, but that's just my side of the story. But this video is more about speaking about, drinking and driving ain't cool. Like the lady I spoke about that gave her story to the every 15 minutes. She spoke before me, and she was already in the 40s, and she said she was drinking and driving. She was like 15, 16. Never got one DUI, never got one incident. But it just takes one time. That's all it takes, just one time for something tragic to happen or something bad. Literally that's all it takes. But with that said, you guys, I want to go ahead and finish off this song. Anybody that's on my Twitch, we're going to raid you guys out to, I'm not sure yet, But as this song's playing, you're gonna get rated out. And then anybody on my Facebook. But if you guys can go ahead and listen to the words to this song, because it is. I know I don't get copyrighted for this song. That's why I don't mind playing it and uploading it to my YouTube. Which, if my phone wasn't dead, I'll be live on my YouTube right now too, because my phone does read me my chats on my YouTube. It doesn't read me my chats on my Twitch, but it does read me my chats on my YouTube. But my phone's completely dead. It's on a charger. But right now that you're gonna let me see. So I'm gonna keep talking until find out who I'm gonna get rated out to here on Twitch. I don't like talking about this here on Twitch. I want to get my own talk show here on Twitch as well. This way I can go live on Twitch and my YouTube at the same time, because the StreamYard, both sides of the comments comes up on StreamYard. But with that said, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and play this last song right here, and this way you guys can hear it, listen to the words, and go check out on YouTube Stevie Wonder. It's called "Don't Drink and Drive" by Stevie Wonder, and who's live? And so I'm gonna go ahead and start the song. I'm not sure who we're gonna rate out to. I was trying to see, ask who's live right now. All right, so we're gonna rate out to DJ Tonga Kid. He's live right now, and I'm gonna upload this on my YouTube. It's gonna be under DUI True Crimes, and then go check out the playlist DUI True Crimes My Story, and then find the video. It says 911 Dispatch: A Day That Changed My Life Forever, and then that's a video that I play during my public events. But with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and play the song, listen to the words of the song, and I want to find out if I want to get copyrighted for that song by Stevie Wonder that I just heard. It's called "Don't Drink and Drive." But with that said, listen to this song, and as I always finish all my lives with, always make sure you tell your loved ones you love them before you leave your house, because it's not guaranteed to make it home. Be blessed and stay blessed. I'm out.
It was just like any other night. That night he was sitting back kicking and sipping some Bud Light, stressed out from the week, just trying to unwind. Only God knows why he decided to drive to the liquor store, but he'd done it before, just a couple blocks north, hang a left off 4th. But this time he made the turn and he failed to stop, and nailed the grandpa using the crosswalk. He slammed on the brakes, stunned, and started to shake. He opened the door, blood stains splattered the paint. The man was in pain, he looked him right in the face, but it was too late, he was slipping away. And that moment of silence when he closed his eyelids was cut short by the sharp sound of the sirens. How could this happen? Lights flashing around him, squeezing the man's hand, that's how they found him. It's not too late yet, you better get the message before you end up dead. Are you ready for heaven? All you gotta do is put the keys down. I can hear him scream now, put the damn keys down. It's not too late yet, you better get the message before you end up dead. Are you ready for heaven? All you gotta do is put the keys down. I can hear him scream now, put the damn keys down. Grandpa, Grandma, Joe in Atlanta, Mom, Dad, and Chad all packed the van up and hit the open road. They were headed for the cabin. Little did they know that would never happen. Jason and Stacy were drunk out their faces, headed in the opposite way on Highway 6, smoking reefer, sipping cans of brewski, swerving, speeding, and acting goofy. Jay dropped his joint on the floor and looked down, swerved out and hit the family's van. Pow! He came to in a hospital bed with police all around and his rights were read. Jason was arrested, the only survivor. The rest died from impact, wreckage, and fire. 8 lives lost from a stupid decision. guilt-ridden Jay now lives in a prison. Not too late yet, you better get the message before you end up dead. Are you ready for heaven? All you gotta do is put the keys down. I can hear him scream now, put the damn keys down. It's not too late yet, you better get the message before you end up dead. Are you ready for heaven? All you gotta do is put the keys down. I can hear him scream now, put the damn keys down. Next time you're drunk and you pick up the keys, I hope you take a second to remember this beat. If you don't, then you drive and somebody does die. I warned you, fair and square, don't be surprised. I know you think you're tough on the liquor and stuff, but it's too late when you wake up, crippled and hunched. My friend stuck in the chair, you can't tell me it's fair. He can't even speak, so his message I share. It's a breath of fresh air to know some of you care. I'm clearing the air, so take a good look in the mirror and ask yourself, are you ready to stand up to anyone, anywhere, planning to drive drunk? All I can ask is that you follow this task before another mother has to cry, holler, and gasp. All because you had to suck a couple bottles back and drive away. Now she'll never get her daughter back. Too late yet, you better get the message before you end up dead. Are you ready for heaven? All you gotta do is put the keys down. I can hear him scream now, put the damn keys down. It's not too late yet, you better get the message before you end up dead. Are you ready for heaven? All you gotta do is put the keys down. I can hear him scream now, put the damn keys down.
Call 911! Is he breathing? Is he breathing?